Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
High School Esports Network, Visionary One and Trippin' with you guys, carrying through this state championship series. We just had our first matchup, all taken care of. Visionary One. We saw Carmel Esports win that best of 7 series 4-2, take home their state championship, and now we've got our second matchup of the evening coming up. Kougar Esports going up against South Dearborn High School.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting one. We've also seen both of these teams, if I'm not mistaken, in the Battle Academy series as well. This is the 1A division of the Indiana Esports. So these are the two smaller schools going at it. We saw, again, Carmel just take the 2A state championship. So it's definitely going to be exciting to see this matchup for sure. It's going to be hard to say who's taking it, though. We haven't seen these teams in a while. There could have been a lot of improvement happening behind the scenes. I'm just excited to see another great series of high school Rocket League, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, Visionary, I absolutely am as well. I know for sure these two teams are itching to go as we are just a bit behind, but we're making it work. We're getting there as quickly as we can. So why not, Visionary? Why don't we get these guys on the pitch as quickly as we can and get this game underway? What do you think?
It sounds like a plan.
All right, let's get these guys going here. We'll get them to join the pitch and get our next matchup of the evening underway as they are jumping in right now. We've got Chippy, Chocolate Moose, and Forensic coming in. We got Vortex, Sneaky, and A's Scholastic. I can't read the name because it's too long. Oh, no. Hey, as cool as your cat for South Dearborn High School coming in. They are now underway and on the pitch, and things are moving right along here. Vortex off the side wall as you guys join into the game as well. The side wall as you guys join into the game as well and seeing everything that we are. Vortex knocking that one down again. This is a state championship that is on the line. A best of 7 series between the two bids.
Yeah, another best of 7 coming out. We got Vortex up on this ball right now, actually hitting it towards the mid. There's a lot of free space. Sneaky's going to hit that one. It's going to be up high. Right now, we're seeing what happens on the transition. Sneaky's able to cut that one out, but As Cool as Your Cat's going to actually center that ball. And fortunately for them, nobody able to take advantage on the blue side as Cool as Your Cat is going to be up on this one. It's going to be a softer touch. Vortex is going to get a continuation touch down the pitch. We're almost a minute in right now, Trippin', and right now, it's been a stalemate so far, just a lot of midfield pressure that's been going on, a little bit of back and forth with the boomer ball as well.
1 minute down on the clock so far. No goals being scored as Cool as Your Cat plays that one down. And Forensic coming out in one of the brand new DLC cars there. Love to see that bright red F1 vehicle. We don't have any NASCARs on the chat though, or on the track unfortunately, which would definitely make things a little bit more interesting to have a little bit of F1, a little bit of NASCAR going head to head. Instead, Forensic trying to use that F1 car to get a double tap off backboard. Not going to get it. Vortex up the side wall with the 100 boost coming down off the ceiling, saves that flip, can't quite get back to the ball, but does bump Chippy off, giving an opportunity here for the opponents to shoot one. Not going to get it quite there. A good recovery here from Chippy, knocked away back out towards the midfield. Sneaky off the wall, and again, Visionary, that one right out in front of the net and cleared away. I think what we're seeing is good possession, but not really any coordinated attack right now.
Yeah, we're not seeing that final pass. They're getting pot shots on the net, but nothing really dangerous enough except for that redirect coming up from Chippy in that, or Sneaky in that corner that almost went in. That's been the only real dangerous shot we've seen so far is Chocolate Moose going to play this down. Chippy's actually out of position for this one, has to play it off his own back wall. Able to get back for sure. And right now, As Cool as Your Cat going to try to play this one down as well. Chocolate Moose is going to be there for the clear. Sneaky coming in as well. Chippy's going to be there on the redirect, sending that one out from his net. Vortex playing it over to the side, and Forensic's going to have a bang downfield. As Cool as Your Cat keeping that midfield possession as well. And Sneaky doing everything he possibly can to get this down and in front as Forensic and Chocolate Moose combining to get that one out.
Coming off the side wall, here's Sneaky making the turn at midfield as we were under 2.5 minutes to play here. Still a goal has not been scored in game number 1 of this best of the 7 series for the state championship. Flicked over the top. Here comes Sneaky on the attack, faking out a couple times. Forensic unable to make the touch off the side wall. There it is, double commit onto the shot, and it's As Cool as Your Cat, Visionary, who gets the touch, gets the goal, and cleans it up, and finally one of these two teams on the board.
Yeah, Vortex just wanted to steal the assist there. Both going up with their powers combined, pinching that one in. It is 1-0 right now. And as Cool as Your Cat on the kickoff, going to get beat out, and Chippy's going to push this one down in front. We're going to see what's going on with Forensic here. He's going to get a touch backwards. He's going to beat out Vortex. Chippy trying to get the angle. It's going to drop on top of Forensic's car. The dunk comes out from Chocolate Moose, and the game is tied 1-1.
A great shot here from Chocolate Moose. It's Chippy putting that one to midfield, and Forensic actually is right there for a great doink as Cool as Your Cat tries to make the save, and Chocolate Moose with a great read. And now it's unfortunate that Chippy's not going to get the assist for that one because we don't have that assist to the assist in Rocket League. I really wish that that was a feature that we had and a stat that we could track. But really, Chippy set that play up by making that initial 50, getting that doink in front. Now Chocolate Moose coming in for another shot attempt. That one, though, is going to be rejected. Forensic keeping it alive. Chippy with the bounce shot on target, and Sneaky clearing that one out. We are tied up 1 apiece here. 90 seconds left to go.
Ooh, the team bump right there from Forensic and Chippy just really didn't communicate. And this is actually a free ball, but Chippy's able to cut it off in the midfield once again. Just doing such a great job just holding that down and doing everything they can. He had to dive across of his body to get that one. As Forensic drops this down for a teammate, but he doesn't have any boost. As Cool as Your Cat's just going to pop it on net, and Chippy and Forensic both go as well. This shot's going to be on. Chippy is there with the big block, and Sneaky doing everything he can. Once again, this midfield pressure has been intense from both teams this series. They do not like the ball being in their half, but that's a wide open net. Forensic's going to put it in, and it's going to be 2-1.
Great shot again. Really, really nice visionary offensive play here. Unfortunately, Vortex's pinch goes straight back out towards midfield, but two players were right there to hawk that ball in front of the net and find its way to the back of the net, get that goal, and get themselves that 2-1 lead. Now, 54 seconds to go as Forensic takes that one off of the top of the opponent. Sneaky gonna push it into the corner with 60 boost, tries to beat Chippy, goes straight up. Here comes Cool as Your Cat. And out towards the midfield. Vortex buying a little bit of time here, letting his teammates get into position, and Chippy going to rush that 50-50. Vortex rotating out and bounces in front awkwardly. Sneaky looking to take some control. 30 seconds to go here. Here's Sneaky, the pass out towards midfield. That one might be on target on the crossbar. No, it's not. It's going to be touched by Vortex. It's off of the crossbar and down off the floor a couple of times. Eventually goes in, and we're tied up here at 2 apiece.
I mean, Vortex just getting a huge pinch off of the crossbar and just has to get that extra touch. That thing went straight down, banged around the post and the crossbar at least twice, and you see it go in. Tied 2-2, 25 seconds to go. Are we going to see our first overtime of the night here, Trippin?
Oh, we might. 20 seconds. Let's see if they're able to hold on to this one, or if one of these two teams is able to break out of it here in this last possession. Vortex trying to make it happen here. Forensic going up, looking for a touch, not going to get it. Bounces out. Here's Vortex. Oh no, the backflip. Oh, Vortex puts it on anyway, and Chippy with a big clear. Here comes Sneaky with a pre-jump, looking for the touch.
No!
Oh no, Chippy! Oh no, it bounces off the nose of Chippy's Octane right into their own net. Disaster striking into the last 5 seconds.
You hate to see it, Trippin' Chippy just trying to rotate. Unfortunately goes near post and just puts the ball on his own net. I don't have anything to say about it. It's just so unfortunate. And we're talking about seeing an overtime, and the caster curse does come through as this ball is in front, and this game is over. South Dearborn gonna take game 1 of this 7-game series right now. And that was an insane game, Trippin'. Back and forth the entire time. The midfield pressure was crazy, and Cougar just unfortunately falling to the own goal. It's so disappointing.
Yeah, and you know, Chippy wants that one back. Now, a great performance overall from both of these teams, but really Sneaky coming through, going 1 for 2, getting an assist, getting 3 saves as well. Vortex had 2 assists and a goal as well. All of the goals that were scored, all 5 goals that were scored in this game, Visionary, had assists, and that team participation is definitely something that can separate the good teams from the great teams. It doesn't matter what tier of Rocket League you're playing in. The ones that are playing as teams typically going to work out a little bit better. Both of these teams showing that they made it all the way to the state championship for good reason.
They certainly did, and South Dearborn gets basically a gift from God and takes a 1-0 lead right now. We're going to see if Kougar Esports can come back right now after that devastating way to lose, and Chippy already taking out net aggressions from that own goal, taking out Sneaky early in this matchup, and Sneaky's hitting that over to his Cool as Your Cat, but nobody's there. Chippy trying to put a shot on net. It's going to be a little bit wide. Vortex is awkward here, going to leave that ball for Forensic. We're going to see what that crazy flat car can do. Tries to get the geometric angle. Sneaky's going to have to cut out Chocolate Moose's shot off the pass, but Chippy's going to be the first one to this ball. Unfortunately, nobody on the blue side is going to be able to take advantage of this until Chocolate Moose dives in late, able to clear that one out, but as Cool as Your Cat's going to get a touch over. Chippy's diving for this one in the middle. A double commit comes out, but it really doesn't matter. Sneaky's going to have possession of this ball. It's going to be a 2v1. A great flick comes out, and Forensic able to dive back and make the save of Sneaky's shot. Going to be up again. Vortex not able to make the touch. A lot of early pressure coming out, and Chippy does a great job with no boost right here. Just doing everything he can to stay close to the ball and be able to take 50s. Forensic putting a shot on net right here. Gets a bump, but Vortex able to play that one away. Chippy high off the backboard, has no boost to follow, and Sneaky gets the touch as well. We're going to see what Chocolate Moose can do. He's not able to turn on that one. Forensic is going to pop it up high, but as Cool as Your Cat playing that one up as we go right now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here as Sneaky just going to take that ball from Chocolate Moose, play it all the way down to the corner. Season 1 grand champion himself with the flick. It's in front, and Vortex gets the goal. South Dearborn back up 1-0 early.
In the corner here from Sneaky, and this is just phenomenal ball control to keep that one going through the corner without having it just hit that corner awkwardly and bounce out. I know if any of you guys have played Rocket League and you get the ball anywhere near that corner, sometimes you just never know what's going to happen. And Sneaky just had the perfect read to keep that control, and Forensic looking for some control as well. Not going to happen as Kougar Cat plays it out midfield. A great dunk there on Chocolate Moose. Vortex plays that one into their own corner during that rotation. Chased away, and now teams are just fighting to push this ball back and forth. Some very long clears coming out from both of them. Sneaky in the free jump, going to clear that one out towards midfield, and this is one of those things, Visionary, we often see at this level of Rocket League is what we like to call boomer ball or ping pong or just pong if you're Coach D. I mean, any of those things can come out and be effective. The two teams just really launching the ball back and forth towards each other. No real coordinated attacks, but I got to imagine it's going to start soon here, and here's Sneaky with a light touch out towards midfield. The shot is on target and right on cue. Sneaky with control again, the shot and the goal.
The solo play coming out from Sneaky once again. We saw him almost get an insane angle in game 1. This shot is so powerful, directly in the upper 90, almost impossible to save. And South Dearborn taking a 2-0 lead right now, just looking great on the pitch. But like you said, that Spanish bim bam is kind of coming out right now. That just that super fast, aggressive play style. Hit the ball as hard as you can and see what happens. Right now, it's actually working out for South Dearborn. I don't see them changing it up anytime soon. As long as Sneaky can hold on to possession and continue to solo play like this, if that bim bam gives them space, they're going to have a lot to work with.
Yeah, Sneaky certainly has been showing a phenomenal individual performance so far in this game, but don't count out their opponents just quite yet. We saw a very good game number 1 here. We're looking at a pretty good game number 2, and here's Sneaky going for an individual play again, looking for the ceiling double. Doesn't quite get it, was in front of the net. Vortex down to Chippy. And that one is hit on target. It sneaks right in between the near post and Chocolate Moose, and it's Sneaky with goal number 2. This one popped out. Chippy was right there, and again, there's that corner. Just bounces right out. Sneaky is right there to hit one in.
Yeah, it's just an excellent play right there. The read off the corner is insane. Puts it in the near post, the only place that Chocolate Moose can't get that. He has the whole side of that back net covered with the angle that shot came in. His Forensic puts a banger on net. Vortex is able to get that one away. Chippy, no boost here, dropping it out in front. Sneaky is going to beat everybody to this ball, and he's going to be able to recover. It's going to be a 1v1. Chippy, not able to get it, slows down, takes the wide angle, thinking he's going to shoot that near post. Sneaky flips to the opposite side and just absolutely does him in. A great play right here by Sneaky to get around that ball and send it to the far post.
And that's how Sneaky finds themselves with a hat trick in this game. A big 4-0 lead at the moment in favor of South Dearborn, and they took game number 1 as well. That one is on target. Sneaky able to get in front and get the save, and again, Sneaky with a phenomenal individual performance. 3 for 6 in this game, got an assist, got 2 shots to go along with it, and definitely having a very, very good game. But still 90 seconds left to go here. Kougar Esports could get back into this one, and not with Vortex. Going to put one on target from midfield, and Chippy getting back just in time to make that save. Visionary, you know, a lot of times when you see that final goal being an own goal, you kind of figure, oh, might that be a fluke, especially in a game that was so close. But South Dearborn has made a massive adjustment here in the second game. Now, Chocolate was maybe having some ping issues that might be contributing to the way that things are going, but so far, South Dearborn is in complete control of this game and do not look ready to step off the gas quite yet. Another shot on target there, and Sneaky with the goal steal, and that was certainly a sneaky move.
That's awful, Trippin. As that shot is on net, Sneaky's going to sneak that one into the corner. Great shot right there. Great shot right there for sure. 5-0 right now for South Dearborn. We're going to see what happens here. If the comeback can come in within a minute, I've seen crazier things happen, but it is very difficult to score 5 goals with 3 people on the pitch. If this was a 1v1, I could see it happening, but in 3v3, you don't typically see goals raining in that quickly in a minute. So Sneaky able to clear that one out off the side. Forensic does get the boost steal in the corner, however. He's going to be able to go up for this one. We're going to see what he does with it. Gets a light touchdown for Chippy, and As Cool As Your Cat making a great read on the save. Going to play this one downfield. As Cool As Your Cat also gets the demo here. Vortex just trying to tap this out lightly to his teammate. As Cool As Your Cat taking the shot. Going to get 50-50 over to the corner, and Chippy's going to take control here. Gets the pop over one, but Vortex is going to be there to cut that one out. And Forensic has the exact same idea, trying to keep this ball into the midfield, and Chocolate Moose going to play this one over to the side. 12 seconds left, though, Trippin. I think this one's pretty much chalked. I don't think they're scoring 5 and 7 seconds. And South Dearborn's going to end up taking a 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 series for the 1A championship, as Sneaky puts another one in, making it 6-0.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing for Sneaky here, the scoreboard, 999, just missing that 1,000-point performance by a point and putting the entire team on the back. A 6-0 lead, 2 seconds still to go. This kickoff will happen, ball stays on the ground, rolls up, and now we're just going to have the 0-second wait for time to expire. This one bounces out towards midfield. That one hits the floor, and South Dearborn takes game number 2 of this series. And certainly Visionary looking like an incredibly dominant team. Sneaky came out, had more shots than the entirety of the Kougar Esports team. Just what a performance.
Yeah, Sneaky is doing a magnificent job there on the pitch. He's just a little bit faster than everybody else, and it's working out in their favor. So it's going to be interesting to see for sure. But right now you see Chocolate Moose having some ping issues.
Yeah, hopefully that can get resolved and just stop happening, because it is, playing at that much of a disadvantage. Like I said, it could be contributing to the performance when you've got a player who is having that many issues. It's kind of like playing a 2v3 at that point. It's just it's one of those unfortunate situations. And of course, we would love to be able to have these games on LAN and to have these teams, with perfect computers and perfect internet and all of these other things. And unfortunately, we just don't always get that opportunity. It's an online game, and sometimes your internet just decides today's not your day, and I think that's what's happening, unfortunately, for Chocolate Moose. But let's get back down to the pitch here for game at number 3 as South Dearborn tries to get themselves all the way to this championship. Still need 2 more games here, Visionary 1. We'll see if they can do it now.
And if they keep the offensive pressure and if Sneaky keeps putting those goals in, they're going to have a great chance of doing it. The solo play is really carrying them with that like we were talking about earlier, that Bim Bam style of just booming clears and just giving Sneaky as much space as he can possibly afford so he can ball a couple of the people on the Kougar Esports team. As Sneaky doing everything he can here to get the ball out in front of his net. It was a bit of a cluster, but they were able to. And here's that space that we were talking about once again. Going for the ground pinch. He gets it. But Chippy sitting back, able to get it away. Vortex is up right here. It's going to be high off of the crossbar. Another shot comes in from Sneaky. It's going to be As Cool As Your Cat trying to put one on as well. Sneaky's going to turn here against Chippy. Chippy makes another excellent save. A ton of space here, and As Cool As Your Cat just going to bang this over to Vortex. Going to get cut out by Chippy. It's off the post. Another shot comes in for Forensic. It's off the crossbar. And the 4th man on defense, the woodwork, is just saving South Dearborn right now.
Yeah, just really unfortunate that 2 phenomenal shots just go and brick, one off the post, one off the crossbar. And here's Sneaky with a number of fakes, and that one is going to be pinched out using Chocolate Moose as a little bit of a decoy there, but a great demo there from Sneaky. Chocolate Moose with that 50 now, going back to As Cool As Your Cat, who looks to regain control here. Sneaky gonna boom that one away off the bar, coming down here for Forensic. Sneaky in the corner with a big boom. This one launching on target. Here comes the School Is Your Cat looking to knock that one down. No, that one's going to come out in front of the net. Sneaky with the cross. There's Vortex saved by Forensic. And this one kind of looking like the beginning of game number 1, Visionary, with a 0-0 game at 3.5 minutes still to play. Neither team quite able to break out of this one yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking exactly like game 1, like you mentioned, as we're just seeing a lot of that midfield play, a lot of that boomer balls. Forensic has a shot. It's going to go past 1. It goes past 2. Cougar Esports gets the lead here. 1-0 with 3:13 to go. Chippy doing a great job of just lofting that up, and Forensic with that long F1 car is just able to beat out Vortex.
Yeah, Forensic with a great reach there to put that one on target and get this lead established in game number 3 for Cougar Esports. Again, they're already down 2 in the series. It is a best of 7. This is, of course, game number 3, and they want to be able to hold on to that lead just as long as they can. Chippy trying to make it happen, but it's Vortex bounces out towards midfield. Forensic, though, able to get there and take it away. Coming in the F1 car, looking for the speed, but Sneaky going to get that beat. Going to look for a pass out towards midfield. That pinch is going to go well over the net. No read going to happen except for Chocolate Moose. Going to push that one out towards midfield, grabbing some boosts as well. Sneaky now hitting it the other way. And again, that boomer ball coming back out, except for Sneaky, who's just rushing around the field, just chasing that ball everywhere that it goes, keeping good control, making some pretty good possessions, and finally cleared away here from Cougar Esports. 2.5 to go, still a 1-0 game. Vortex trying to change it. It's saved by Chippy.
Chippy has just been a brick wall this game, just doing everything he can to keep the Cougar Esports on top with that 1-0 lead, as Forensic going to play this all the way downfield. Chippy has a chance at a redirect, but Vortex is going to beat him out to it. Forensic going to 50-50 Sneaky and beat him out. This might be an open net. Forensic fakes it. Chocolate Moose still going to get around to it. Chocolate Moose puts it in. 2-0 right now in favor of Cougar Esports. They're doing a magnificent job of shutting down that pressure from Sneaky, not giving him as much open space, and they're rewarded with a 2-0 lead for it.
Yeah, and that's exactly, Visionary, the adjustment that needed to be made, is Sneaky needed to not have quite so much space out there on the pitch to just do whatever they wanted. The more that they rush Sneaky, the more they try to get them away from the ball, the better things have gone so far in this game. Sneaky looking for control again, going to be out 50, popped out towards midfield. Sneaky tries to get there in time and does, but it goes right down to Chocolate Moose. So possession going to be remain a phenomenal bump. We're going to open things up just a little bit, but it is cleared towards the side wall. Here comes Vortex coming straight down Main Street. Forensic hits it away, but it goes right to Sneaky. This one's coming down on target. Chippy's got to make it clear here off of the ceiling, and does, out into the corner. Now 90 seconds left to go. A 2-0 lead, looking to make it a 2-1 game, and no, not going to happen. Bounced out. The pressure being kept up, though, still right there. Going off the backboard, coming back around here. South Dearborn trying to get into it. Not quite able to do it. Now Cougar Esports on the attack. Here we go.
Yep, as Chippy gets beat out, as Chocolate Moose caught out, he's rushing back. He is Sneaky with the counterattack goal right there. The demo happens on Forensic, frees up that midfield. Chocolate Moose puts it up just a little bit too far and gets burned for it. Forensic's not back in time. 2-1, and South Dearborn does the comeback start now.
Potentially does. I mean, you got to score a goal to come back when you're losing. You're getting shut out. They got a goal right there. So certainly comeback could be on. They've got 8 shots on target in this game as well, 6 of them being saved by Cougar Esports. We have 2 different savior medals on that team right now. We've got another goal coming in as well. It's Chippy off the backboard straight down in front of the box for Forensic, and nobody can make that read in time, unfortunately. And a great shot there by Forensic to knock that one down off the ceiling into the net. 60 seconds left to go, Visionary 1, and the comeback, at least for the moment, is shut down.
At least for the moment, but Sneaky right here has a lot of space. He has the air dribble. He's going to try to put this one in, and he is. It's going to go over the top. Might have actually touched Forensic's car there, giving it that extra speed boost at the end, because that was not traveling 72 miles an hour. And it does. Off the flip, actually ends up messing up Chippy there as well, trying to challenge that off of the front post. Those shots are so difficult to defend, especially when they still have the ability to lift the ball up as they're carrying it on. And Sneaky's side flips here, going to leave a lot of space, but Vortex is able to get a touch. Forensic cuts it out. 47 seconds remaining, Trippin. 1-goal game once again. Dearborn on the attack.
That was a great answer off the crossbar. Turns away A little bit of a bump. Here's Forensic looking for another goal, trying to get back in front of this one to hit it towards midfield. Sneaky says no. Go off the side wall. Here comes Vortex on the attack. Gonna go bounce hard off the back wall, being chased out towards midfield. As Cool as your cat, gonna try to be cool here and play this one down. Actually goes past Sneaky. Vortex's left back. Sneaky tries to go over the top of Vortex. Ends up hitting the post, unfortunately. Now Sneaky taking control here. 84 boost. Able to get that shot on target, but it is saved. It is still a good opportunity here for Vortex or for a Cool as your cat to make the turn. There it is. It's popped straight up, though. Chippy gonna make that read, and that's going to waste just enough time. And now 0-second goal has to happen. Incredibly difficult. That one's going to hit the ground. Kougar Esports will, in fact, take game number 3, get themselves on the board, and now it's a 2-1 series.
And if Kougar can keep up this defense, 7 saves on a total of 11 shots. Kougar was a brick wall. Forensic and Chippy always just there on the front post, challenging early, not giving up that space, and it worked out extremely well for them. And as long as Kougar keeps Sneaky out of space, they can easily come back in this series. It's really just going to depend on what's going to happen in these later games, and if they can continue doing that, or if South Dearborn can get bigger clears to kind of clear up that space for Sneaky.
And we'll certainly see what they're able to do. And yeah, Sneaky getting shut down a little bit comparatively, only going 2 for 6 in that last matchup, which definitely not something that we expected to see based on the prior performances. We'll see what happens here as we approach game at number 4. It's South Dearborn in orange with 2 wins in this best-of-7 series. Kougar Esports in blue has won so far. As Cool as your cat getting beat out by Chippy. This one played out into the corner here as the initial kickoff is taken underway. We've got 4:50 left on the clock. It's Forensic. Bounces out towards midfield. Now Forensic on the attack, trying to buy a little bit of time for Chippy to get there. Now Vortex going to pop it up. Sneaky going to come in. Going to play this one off back wall. Look for a read. We've seen this play before. And Chippy goes over the top. What a great shot there by Sneaky. Reading that one coming out of the corner. And Chippy just can't get back into the net in time.
That's just an excellent read right there by Sneaky. Forensic challenging that. Unfortunately, just doesn't jump early enough. And it's a perfect shot by Sneaky, which, again, like, what else would we expect at this point? He's been putting slingers on net this entire series. Is Chippy trying to put that on right now? Sneaky is out. He's going to play this over. He's going to have the ability to play it, or as SpongeBob would say, bring it around town. Taking it down right now, and Sneaky is there once again, trying to carry this up. As Cool as your cat going to get dunked on by Chippy, playing this towards the center, and Vortex is going to be there right now. Forensic diving in for a shot. Does he have the protractor? He does not, but Chippy going to take control of this ball once again.
Into the corner coming out. Here's Sneaky with the big long clear. This one's right down the middle as well, having to make the save right in front of the net, able to get that one done. Chippy in transition, following this one up, trying to put it out towards midfield. As Cool as your cat, just trying to do a little bit of steer locking, just trying to make sure that that goal does not go. As Cool as your cat winning that 50-50. Chippy looking at it, coming straight down off of the back wall. Now out into the corner, back out in front for Sneaky. He's going to play this one. Looks like this one might hit backboard. A little bit of a double committed. His backboard drops down in front, and Chippy rolls it out into the corner. But Sneaky is right there, and now Chippy right back into the corner. Ball just kind of hanging out in that corner for a bit as Cool as your cat. Now, I don't think that touch. Here comes Chocolate Moose now offensively, trying to get it out of the corner and in front of a teammate. It doesn't happen, but it goes from Sneaky to Forensic to Vortex with a great save here. 3:15 to go, a 1-0 lead in favor of South Dearborn. We have to be able to see if Kougar Esports is able to get back into this one, or if South Dearborn is going to take the 3-1 lead and move on to match point.
Yeah, and it's going to be, oh, that might be the chance. It is. Oh, Forensic just puts an absolute bang with a pinch from his Cool as your cat here, and unfortunately just challenging from the side that causes the ball to be very volatile, and you end up with a perfect 50-50 going Forensic's way. And we have a tie game, and I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't happen like that, but Forensic was just there, and he made a great play.
Push to the side here by Sneaky. We are tied up 1 apiece. This one floats out in front of the net. Sneaky trying to get this one back to a lead in favor of South Dearborn. Not able to do it there. Forensic with the big clear over the top of Vortex. Sneaky looking for the read into the corner, trying to gain some control. Does. Plays this one upfield. But it's going to be Chippy with that 50-50 at midfield, able to flick it over Vortex as well. And retreating on defense here as Cool as a cat. See if they can get there in front of the ball and clear it out. They do. Great job defensively. Now Sneaky looks to take over on offense. The transition we have seen many times before Visionary 1, and this is still floating up for the net dangerously. No, finally cleared away by Forensic. Right back to Sneaky, the shot on target, and Chippy, another great save.
Chippy has just been an absolute brick wall this entire series. So is Forensic. At this point, it doesn't really matter. They always seem to be there whenever a shot is coming in. And Vortex trying to get one on. It's going to be high as cool as your cat. Upper 90 off the pass from Vortex. Great play right there. And South Dearborn going to take a 2-1 lead and try to get themselves secured on match point.
And that's a phenomenal read and a great play as it comes off the backboard all the way across to the teammate already into the air, and top shelf placement as well. Getting a little bit of crossbar action in there as well to make that one even more difficult to save, and just perfect placement on the shot. Forensic looking for some perfect placement. Shot of their own, gets it into the corner, but Sneaky ends up getting credit for the save. Still on the attack though is Forensic. As it bounces out very dangerously in front of the net. Sneaky is there to clear it away, but all three players in very difficult position here for South Dearborn. Just going back and forth across the face of the net with the ball. Haven't been punished for it yet though. Now under 90 seconds left to go. We've got that 2-1 lead. As Cool as Your Cat going to clear that one out towards midfield and try to start over.
Yeah, Chocolate Moose not able to get the touch there. Unfortunately, just lands in Forensic's way, and that's going to end this offensive pressure right now. Vortex is going to get a pitch. Chippy is there. That shot was on net as Vortex sends it back across, but Forensic is going to be there once again as Cool as Your Cat is able to play that one away. This one's going to be a high one off the backboard. Sneaky's already up there reading it. Doesn't get the best touch. Chocolate Moose not able to put the shot on net, and Sneaky's going to be able to send this one downfield. A great job of looking at your teammates to get that ball cleared, making this attack start from basically ground zero once again for Kougar Esports. Is Sneaky going to take this off the wall? He has the space. He's going to play it towards the center for a teammate. Vortex is going to beat one out. Chippy's going to send this one downfield, though. Chocolate Moose playing this back to the middle. Unfortunately, nobody was ready for that, and Sneaky's going to take control of this. Get the flip. The shot is not enough. Chippy gets the save, but gets demoed for his efforts. Forensic's going to get a touch on that one as well. Chippy spawns near post. It might be a problem, but Forensic's able to play this one away. Gets a touch over Vortex. Sneaky, last man back, has to make a touch here. Going to get a great flick over the top. 18 seconds remain. He's going to play it high off the backboard. Is anybody going to be there to follow? It's Vortex popping it up for a third man, but Chippy's going to play it away. And Sneaky right here just trying to play keep away. Gets a great flick. 7, 6. The clock counting down right now. And Cougar needs a lot, and that is not going to be what they need. 3-1 lead right now for South Dearborn Esports, and it's looking like they're going to secure themselves on match point in this game 4.
That was a phenomenal heads-up play from Sneaky, realizing the time on the clock, realizing the situation that they were in, only up by 1 goal, and just gets control of the ball, keeps it away from their opponents through that entire series. Wastes a couple of seconds off the clock, ultimately has enough control to beat out all 3 defenders, get out in front of the net, get the flick, get the goal, and secure things at 3-1 here for South Dearborn. Not only 3-1 in this game, but now 3-1 in this series. And now this 2A state championship for the Indiana High School Esports Network is on the line, and South Dearborn's got the advantage.
Yeah, Dearborn is looking strong, and Sneaky with another great performance. 2 goals, 2 saves. Both of those assisted by Vortex this time. I'm sorry, one of them assisted by Vortex, 1 solo play, because as Cool as Your Cat had that bar downski shot that just absolutely was hit extremely hard. And we're going to go through here. It is game 5. It is match point for Kougar Esports. Can they pull another game like game 3 out of their hat where their defense is just a brick wall and they score on counterattacks? It's going to be very interesting to see for certain as Chippy is on the pitch, not taking the kickoff. Forensic's going to take this one in that flat F1 car, and Sneaky already has space right now. Going for the air dribble, only has 39 boosts to his name, going to leave this one out. And Vortex is backwards here, not the best touch. Forensic has a shot on net. It's in. 12 seconds into the game, tripping, and we already have Cougar finding a way to score a goal.
Well, you know, I don't know if they've got the rabbit in the hat trick ready to go, but they certainly got the flowers into the wand trick, at least getting things started off right here with a 1-0 lead, just 12 seconds into it. And looking for control again is Forensic, coming down the middle, taken away by Vortex. Now going the other direction. A good job there by Chocolate Moose just to get in the way. So it's Cool as Your Cat, passed it out towards the corner. Chippy with a good turn. Going up the side wall, this could be dangerous. Forensic and Vortex combined for a 50-50, but Sneaky pops up into the air, going for the solo play, able to get underneath the ball, but not quite able to get the flip reset. It would have been a phenomenal shot Had they been able to get all the way under the ball and complete the flip reset, instead, it's going to be Chocolate Moose here offensively, passing this one back out towards midfield. No shot on target. It actually was on target. That might have actually fallen in, but instead it's going to be a save for Vortex. Now Chippy with the shot, the pinch, right to Vortex. Passed up into the air again. This ball just continuously floating dangerously in front of the net, but just not going in, Visionary. The shot just hasn't been ready.
It's been so close a bunch of times, but like you said, just not ready as Chippy has to come in, actually bumps a Chocolate Moose out of the way. This is going to be dangerous. Everybody's on the near post. The pass to the far post. Great vision by Sneaky, able to send that over to Vortex, get them on the board. It's tied 1-1 in this game 5 for match point, and Sneaky just with the vision, seeing them all clustered up front, and just gets it past him.
Yeah, and the other heads-up move there is actually by Vortex to get the car into a position where using as much of the hitbox as possible to get that redirect. Instead of going nose on the net, turns the car 90 degrees before the pass comes to actually get that additional section of hitbox ready to go. And Vortex is going to get a big goal here as well. Answering things up right away. Vortex just beating Forensic to the ball. It bounces out of the corner. The only person there to play defense is as Cool as You Cat. Unfortunately, not going to be able to play the defense on that one as the shot goes in. And yeah, that's, I mean, when the only person left is the person who's just, on that team and doesn't really need to do anything defensively, that's probably not a good sign.
Yeah, that is for certain. Seeing the opponent as the only one in the net as Chippy puts a shot on. This is going to be upper 90 as well. Chippy with a mic drop, tying this game right back up. The double commit being the doom right now of South Dearborn as Cool as Your Cat is there, but that is a very difficult to read to make over your shoulder. Tied 2-2, and we're seeing Kougar Esports fighting for their lives, and they're doing an excellent job of it.
Corner here for Vortex. Out towards the middle. Sneaky taking over, looking to go over the top. Everybody commits to that one, and as quickly as we got that one equalized, we have South Dearborn jumping out to the lead yet again. It's Sneaky over the top of Forensic and Chippy, and Chocolate Moose has no chance to get back in time, and Sneaky just taking control of this one at the moment. 3:10 to go, though, Visionary. We got 5 goals total on the board.
Yeah, this has been a much higher scoring game than the previous ones that we've seen as Chippy taking control in the corner. Sneaky's waiting on him, but it's an excellent pass. Forensic able to get a 50-50 on that. Chippy's going to play it through. It's another double commit. Forensic putting a shot on net. Unfortunately, too slow. Chippy coming in as well. Chocolate Moose keeping this locked in the orange half as Cool as Your Cat going to play that down. Forensic has plenty of boost to work with here. Let's see what he can do with it. Goes for the flick. Not able to get it, but completely locks Sneaky off of the ball as Cool as Your Cat's going to be here off the ceiling. Actually deciding to bail. Chocolate Moose is unfortunately not going to have this read. Going to play it over to Forensic, who's still on this ball. Going to try to take a 50-50 with Sneaky. Is able to. Chippy trying to play this one over the top. Sneaky is there. A double commit comes out. And it's going to be up to Forensic right now. Vortex is there, but he gets absolutely deleted from the play. Forensic putting one on target. It's going to be high. Vortex not able to make the touch. Chippy trying to come across as Cool as Your Cat. He is able to, and it's going to be up to Chocolate Moose to get a good touch here. It's a whifty. Forensic playing this off the sidewall. It's going to be up to Vortex to get a touch. He touches it. It's still in front. Sneaky bailing him out, but Chippy keeping them locked into the half. This one's going to be heading straight down. Sneaky with the read. Going to follow this one up in the corner as well. Chippy reads him out. It's going to be a chance for Chocolate Moose, but a Cool as Your Cat is able to get it. An awkward pinch happens in the midfield, and Vortex has to do everything he can. Has no boost. Forensic is going to lock that up. We're back tied. And just a scrum in the midfield. A bunch of stuff happening. Vortex makes the touch. Unfortunately, has no boost to reach it, and Forensic's able to put it into the far post with nobody playing defense.
Yeah, that one just bounced it around in front of the net for a while. Again, in very dangerous position, but eventually ends up working out in favor of Kougar, who now gets the game equalized again. But this is a situation that's happened a number of times, and we've seen very, very quick answers from their opponents whenever this sort of situation has happened. There's one right there. That's Cool as Your Cat, getting it 50 away. Forensic going to get bumped into a better touch. It bounces out at midfield. Sneaky trying to get there and time that shot's going to go just a little bit wide. And Chippy going to get credit for the save regardless. Bounces out towards midfield. 3-3 this game here. Been pretty close so far. Looking for a state championship here in 2A are both of these teams. They're tied up at 3 apiece, looking for 4-3. No, as Cool as Your Cat getting in front of the net and making the save. It's Vortex to Sneaky. Sneaky to the net. It's going to go underneath the crossbar, and it's going to go in. Oh, I read the stream wrong. That's my fault. It's South Dearborn now taking the lead. 2 for 2 is Vortex. Got 2 assists and 3 saves as well. The bicycle so far from Vortex. A great individual performance. And Sneaky not having to do all of the work, and Vortex stepping up big.
Yeah, I mean, Vortex has been a dime machine so far, just throwing out passes so that Sneaky can actually get in. Chippy actually gets a touch here, gets a second touch. Sneaky just waits it out. We're going to see what happens. Sneaky able to get off the wall, but Forensic's going to try to take control of this one. He's playing the 50-50. He actually gets it. Chocolate Moose is there as well. Forensic trying to touch this out to Chippy. Not able to, but still in the corner. Still going to be the first one to the ball as well. Gets dunked on by Sneaky coming off of that sidewall, and Sneaky's just going to chase this one out. Bumps Forensic out of the way, but he has no boost. It's going to be lofted up. Chippy's going to be able to get back in time. Excellent job by him to be able to get that one away. Chocolate Moose now taking control of this ball. Going to leave it off of the sidewall. Has no boost to work with, and Forensic just going to try to stay close to this one. Going to get it around one. Chippy trying to come down on Sneaky. Sneaky's in a 1v1 situation. Yet again, that shot is going to be high. Vortex, unfortunately, not able to read. Actually getting a clear there. Forensic's going to play this one downfield, but Sneaky has to cut this one off. 10 seconds left right now. It's all down to this. Cougar has to get a shot. It's going to be centered. Chippy's not in position for it. Sneaky's going to send it away, and it's looking like the 1A championship is going to belong to South Dearborn Esports, but the ball is still up. They're still going at it right now. Sneaky trying to put a shot on. The ball drops. South Dearborn is going to be your Indiana 1A Rocket League Esports state champion.
That performance by South Dearborn to get back into it. I'm not going to lie, Visionary One, Cougar Esports put up a ridiculous fight in those games. There was that one rough game that they had, but the rest of them very close, very, very well played. Cougar Esports, though, I mean, just like South Dearborn just had their number in that series, and really it came down to the fact that Sneaky was playing so unbearably well in that entire series. Again, Vortex, though, coming out with an MVP of their own. So congrats there for South Dearborn and Cougar Esports. A good second-place performance there, Visionary.
Yeah, I mean, Cougar fought back. They fought hard. They were getting a lot more pressure towards the end of that game there, and unfortunately just didn't work out for them. I mean, 9 shots, had the same as Dearborn, and that's the reason why this game is so close. Chippy doing an excellent job on defense. They shouldn't hold their heads low after this one. It was an excellent performance from them. And South Dearborn, I mean, it was really just Sneaky and Vortex. That combo was just doing work. So, yeah, great day at Rocket League tripping.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I don't know about you, Visionary. Yeah. We had some issues to work through earlier on in that matchup, or in the series that we've had up to this point, but we eventually got all the kinks worked out. We were able to bring you guys some phenomenal action. And Visionary, it was great to be with you in the booth again. It's certainly been a while for us, besides some other streams that we've done. Getting another broadcast together, though, always glad to be in the booth and get some nice high school Rocket League action. I know for sure this summer there's a chance we might have some more to look forward to.
We might see a lot of these teams again this summer. So fingers crossed, here's to hoping. But once again, congratulations for South Dearborn for the 1A championship. Congratulations to Carmel High for the 2A championship. Showing out for the Indiana High School Esports Network. Gotta love it. Thank you so much for having us. We certainly appreciate it. It's been an excellent day, and these kids should be proud of themselves. I mean, state champions, nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we've mentioned before, a lot of colleges out there are certainly going through their recruitment phases, trying to find the players to make those next steps, and high school esports is the place to do it. So make sure you guys keep up and keep looking for that, keep improving, and it honestly could be a thing to bring you to college. You never know. It's been a great evening, though, with all of you guys. Hopefully we'll see you again soon here. Trippin' Visionary signing off for the evening. Thanks again to UGC and for Josh in the background for making stuff happen. We appreciate it, guys, and for sticking with us and being patient through everything. We'll see you guys next time.